everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am artist Luli from Saudi Arabia, and I make coloring pages and original paintings. This is the second part of me coloring my coloring page for July Patreon award. It's called Arabian Princess, and I'm using pastel colors for the base of this coloring page. I printed the line art version, but if you subscribe to my Patreon, you will get 3 versions of this coloring page. You'll find a black shaded version and a grayscale and one line art. I'm coloring her dress. I chose orange and red color, and I'm blending with an old makeup brush, as you can see. Yes, an old makeup brush, and it works just fine. So I'm softening all the colors that I've just applied, and now with an eraser pen I am erasing the light areas, so it gives it a little bit more dimension. It's a really satisfying process, and as you can see, I really want to show you that you really don't have to spend on art supplies that much. I really want you to use the ones that you already have. So now I'm coloring part of the daffodils with yellow and creating a base for the golden that I'm going to add later. Now I'm coloring the hair with the brown. I want it to be a brown with a little bit of gray tone, so you will see me later adding some shades with the purple color to make it seem more on the gray toned shade. And now I'm blending the brown color. I really enjoy choosing what type of flowers I'm going to incorporate in my pages. For example, daffodils. Oh, I love drawing them. It's so pretty. And I don't know why in this particular clip the sun was so much brighter, so the lighting of the video changed a little bit, but it will go back to normal in the next clip, I think. Again, now I'm blending, but with a Q-tip, so the color will be a little bit darker than the I don't want to blend this area with the makeup brush because the pastels will spread and maybe smudge on the face, so I used the Q-tip. And I also wanted to thank you guys for 5 subscribers on Patreon. I'm so happy, really happy, and hopefully I'll be better at this voiceover thing. I got so many requests for issuing a workshop online, but I really don't think I'll be able to do that. So hopefully through my YouTube videos you'll be able to learn something and incorporate into your art. And please comment to me what you think of these voiceovers and these videos. How can I make my editing better? What parts did you like and what parts were boring to you? I'm adding now more brown to darken the color. I'm also emphasizing the shades areas. So okay guys, now I started coloring the frame. It took me a really long time, so I speeded this video because it's too long. Needed to be blended, so I added first a yellow base and then I added the brown, so it took longer than I anticipated. And now I started coloring the leaves. I used green first of all, and then I will blend it. After that I'm adding a yellow, so it blends with the green and becomes 3 shades. You know, while editing this video I keep listening to my voice and cringing so hard, but I'm pushing through and trying to post regardless of how I feel. I'm really not used to this voiceover thing, but I really enjoy it when artists do that. Here I tried the electric eraser and unfortunately it removed some of the ink, the printer ink. I don't know why, that's weird. But I proceeded because I wanted to put gold in these hair accessories, so I didn't mind that it removed some of the ink. And these little spaces of the hair here, I will try to make it dark, so I'm blending with a Q-tip. I'm thinking of making a Q&A videos as I'm new to YouTube, and I'm sure you have a lot of questions about me and my art journey. I also want to make a video about artists who inspire me here on YouTube, and I think that will be really fun to make. I have artists who I admire and look up to, and hopefully one day I'll reach as high a level as they are. I'm really ambitious about my art career, but you never know when is the right time for you and when you will make it. I'm trying from I think 2011 to make it as an artist. Since my university days, I have dreamt of being a full-time artist, and maybe soon I will be, I'm not sure. I still can't categorize myself as a full-time artist. However, this year has been really successful for me, I can say. The year 2024 and the year 2025 so far has been really good. I managed to publish my first coloring page here in Saudi Arabia, and hopefully I will be able to publish the international version soon. I have also published one children's storybook. I collaborated with a story writer, and that was a really amazing experience. Now I'm blending. I tried now using a regular painting brush, so I blend the yellow with the green, but actually it wasn't that good of an idea. Anyhow, here with the electric eraser, I'm erasing some of the highlights I want on the tip of the nose, on the bridge, and also using the electric eraser, I'm erasing some of the color on the lips to make some highlights for glossy, juicy lips. And I also like to erase some parts of the edges of the face to make a highlight. Some of you guys asked me, where did you get the inspiration for this coloring page? And to be honest with you, where I get my inspiration usually is photo shoots that I watch on Pinterest. This is my number one inspiration, and most of my coloring pages are made up from my original paintings. So when I finish a painting, I then take a photo of it, transfer it to my iPad, and then start doing the coloring page on Procreate. Sometimes I go through my old sketchbooks, I see some of my paintings, and then my sketches, and then I also start from there. I look for different types of flowers, botanical art, some frames. Sometimes I look up some animals, and then I'll try to incorporate them into the coloring page. So it's a long process usually, and I have many drafts. Sometimes I'll have an idea while I'm doing one coloring page, and then so I go to a new coloring page and try to draft it. Usually I keep a folder for these ideas, so there's a folder in my Procreate. I labeled it as Etsy Ready, and I just put all my ideas there, photos, references, try to combine them so each page will have the different kind of flowers or animals that I want to incorporate in them. So back to the process of this coloring. Here I try to add purple in the shading areas because I wanted to have a little bit of grayish tone Using pencil colors alone would have taken me weeks to finish, but because I started with pastel colors, it made it so much easier. Because then the base will be ready for you. All you have to do is the details. My cat Dexter here wanted to help me. So finally here I'm adding the gold with a golden acrylic color. I love this one, it's very reflective and it's better in real life. I try to not erase the ink when I do these golden touches, but some of the areas was wiped from the electric eraser unfortunately. But when you see it in real life, it's better. I don't know what's up with the quality of this clip, especially you will have a clearer clip later on to check the golden details. This coloring page went with me on an art date with my bestie. We love to go out to some coffee shops and color what we want to color, chit chat and gossip, of course. This is my favorite type of outings. I come back home refreshed and full of energy. I'm completing also these golden hair accessories. I don't know why the sun here was too bright, or I didn't adjust the lighting of the video. Growing up, I always dreamed that I have a friend that I can go out with and we practice our art together, and finally this dream had come true. The only downside is my bestie is moving to another city. That's really disappointing and making me sad, but I'm trying to make the most of what I have, and these little few months that she's staying here, I'm trying to go out with her as much as I can, because really that's something that I really cherish, and I really hope that I can find more friends like her. Anyhow, we are reaching the end of this video. If you stayed till this far, thank you so much for watching. This is the finished coloring page. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to my channel and find my Patreon in the link below. Thank you.